53 million Americans are providing unpaid care for a loved one. 53 million. That's according to the latest figures compiled by the National Alliance for Caregivers. 21% of them say their own health is fair to poor as they struggle to do their very best for the person in their charge. On this National Caregivers Day, first we want to say thank you, but also talk about what may create some relief for this dedicated, often unseen workforce. To that end, I'm live now with Lori Levy from the EDD, the Economic Development Department, to talk about the financial help these folks could benefit from. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning. Thanks for having me.
1 in 5 full-time workers who care for a family member with an illness or a disability report being emotionally strained or burned out from balancing their 9 to 5s and what they're trying to do at home. But there is something called the California Paid Family Leave Program. Tell us how it works.
Well, sure. And I'm glad that you're asking because I think oftentimes a lot of people don't even know that they've contributed to this program, and it's paid for by employees through their payroll deductions. And you'll see it there on your paycheck stub under CASDI because it's part of the state disability insurance program. And so we really are anxious to help people know that you can apply for some assistance when you have to take time off to care for an ill or perhaps an injured loved one. And it does provide some benefits through the course of that leave that you have to take away from work.
What are the eligibility requirements, and is there someone available to help people apply? Because more paperwork, more forms to fill out could tip some folks on the edge right over, and then they won't be getting the respite that they actually really need.
Absolutely, and it's so deserving, and that's why we really want them to know about this program. California was really the first to implement such a paid family leave program back in 2004, and we have some tremendous resources on our EDD website under just searching up California Paid Family Leave. And there you can find all the information you need to know, even a calculator for what your weekly benefits could be. But it does require that you fill out an application, and when you're providing care, it does require that you have the recipient of your care, that doctor signed that form. And so it's good to prepare in advance. Make sure you look at those, what's required. You have to have earned, for example, $300 at the minimum in the past 5 to 18 months prior to the start of your claim. And that application, by the way, can't be filed any earlier than the first day of your leave, but no later than 41 days from the start of your leave. So some good things to know, but also great resources available to help you all understand it.
Okay, now what if I come off one stint of paid leave caring for, say, one parent, and a few weeks later the other one starts to decline? Are you allowed to apply more than once, say, in a given year?
Well, your claim is good for a year, so it provides up to 8 weeks of benefits in a 12-month period, and you can space out your leave throughout that 12-month period. Some people want to coordinate it, for instance, with their loved one. So there are some great ways in which you can coordinate that leave, and we always encourage you to make sure you check with your employer to see how it might also coordinate with some of their leave policies and benefits.
For those who have like disability insurance or something like that, you usually get just a portion of your regular income. How does compensation work under this paid family leave program?
It provides really about 60 to 70% of the salary that you would have been able to collect had you been able to work. So it can be very, very helpful. The minimum is about $50 a week, all the way up to a maximum of $1,540 a week in benefits during the course of your leave. And it's all dependent upon your income because it is somewhat of a wage replacement benefit insurance program. So it really depends on your income. And that's why I say on our website, we have a great calculator to help you kind of understand what you might be able to qualify for in benefits when you do, again, have to take some time off work for the very important responsibility of caring for a loved one.
Okay, now this is a program run through EDD. Unfortunately, that's an agency a lot of people in our state don't have a lot of faith in anymore because of what's happened with delayed unemployment checks during the pandemic. I mean, just this week, a legislative review found as much as $1.3 billion worth of EDD funds were taken by fraudsters and people who've legitimately suffered with being out of work and with out of money. That there's now a culture of fear trumping getting these payments out. 6,900 claims backlog. Is this the same staff handling unemployment and paid family leave applications? That may make some people nervous.
No, it's not the same staff, and fortunately, what we believe in the estimate of fraud is much less than what some of the estimates that you're hearing about. And it really had to do with the federal new program that was started during the pandemic called the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. Again, a whole separate program, Paid family leave is part of the disability insurance program. And again, it's paid for by employees, whereas unemployment insurance is paid for by employers. So there's some great information and assistance available. You typically would be paid if you're eligible within about 2 weeks of applying for this paid family leave benefit. So please have faith in knowing that we're here to help. And this program is extraordinarily beneficial in supporting those who really need it during these difficult times and these challenges, these important aspects that you hit in anyone's lifetimes.
And it is great to know that there is a distinction between the staff and the administration and the pots of money where this help is coming from at the EDD, and that if you need paid family leave, you're not going to get tangled up in all of the work on unemployment. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And thank you to all those caregivers out there.
Definitely. Definitely.